You ever have those moments, those strange, unsettling moments where life just stops? Everything seems to freeze. The world around you blurs, and you're suspended in a strange kind of limbo. That was me, back when the world was turned upside down by the pandemic. The streets were empty, fear was in the air, and everything familiar was suddenly gone. I had to walk away from my job, a job I loved, a career I had built for years, not because I wanted to, not because I was ready, but because my parents needed me. Their health was failing, and there was no other choice. For 4 years, I became their full-time caregiver, dedicating every waking moment to their well-being. It was a challenging, exhausting, but ultimately rewarding experience. 4 years where the world moved on, technology advanced, new trends emerged, but I stood still. My life was on hold, my ambitions deferred, my dreams put on the back burner, and then, one day, my dad was gone. A sudden illness, a rapid decline, and just like that, he was no longer with us. I can't really explain the emptiness that followed. It was a void, a gaping hole in my heart and in my life. It was like falling into a hole with no bottom. A dark abyss of grief and despair. Grief, depression, it all just sucked me in, consumed me, threatened to drown me in a sea of sorrow. But even in the darkness, I knew I had to do something, anything. I couldn't let the grief consume me completely. So I decided to start a project, to build something of my own, something that would give me purpose and direction. Maybe if I kept busy, if I threw myself into work, I could outrun the sadness. Maybe I could find a way to heal. But life has a way of testing you, doesn't it? Just when you think you're making progress, it throws another obstacle in your path. The first hurdle, our tiny family home, the place where I grew up, the place filled with memories. The tenant wouldn't leave, even after we went through all the legal steps. Months turned into a year, and still, they refused to vacate the property. The system was slow, broken, bogged down in bureaucracy and red tape, and for nearly a year, I couldn't do anything. I felt helpless, powerless, trapped in a legal nightmare. When the tenant finally left, I thought, this is it, my chance. A new beginning, a fresh start, a chance to finally pursue my dreams. I tried to start my project, but I needed more money. The costs were higher than I anticipated, and my savings were dwindling. So I started buying and selling products, trying to generate some income to bootstrap my project with people I thought were friends. People I had known for years, people I trusted implicitly. Turns out, trust can be dangerous, especially when money is involved. One of them scammed me, stole everything I had, every penny I had saved, every resource I had accumulated, gone in an instant. And when I turned to the law, to justice, I found more walls, more obstacles, more disappointment, corruption, delays, indifference. The very institutions that were supposed to protect me failed me miserably. That person just walked away, no consequences. Free to enjoy the fruits of their crime, while I was left to pick up the pieces. That's when the loneliness really hit. The crushing weight of isolation and despair. No money, no friends, stripped bare of everything I had once taken for granted. Not even the people I'd always helped were there for me. The people I had supported, the people I had lifted up, vanished when I needed them most. I felt invisible, like I didn't matter. Like my struggles were insignificant, like my pain was irrelevant. Sometimes I wonder how much one person is supposed to endure. How much hardship, how much loss, how much injustice can one soul withstand? But I still have a tiny spark inside me, a flicker of hope that refuses to be extinguished. A hope that maybe, just maybe, one chance will come my way. One opportunity to turn things around, to rebuild my life, to reclaim my dreams. One shot to leave this place behind and start fresh, to escape the shadows of the past and embrace a brighter future, to finally go after my dreams, to pursue my passions, to fulfill my potential, to live a life of purpose and meaning. So if you're hearing this, know that you're not alone. There are others who have faced similar struggles, others who understand your pain. I'm still here, still hoping, still fighting for that one opportunity. I refuse to give up, I refuse to surrender, I refuse to let the darkness win. Maybe someone will hear my story, maybe someone will care. Maybe someone will see my potential, maybe someone will offer me a helping hand, and maybe, just maybe, tomorrow will be better. Maybe tomorrow will bring new opportunities, new hope, a new beginning.